In this video, I'm going to be comparing Janet Jackson's Together Again shows from 2023 and 2024. So let's get started. Good evening, Janet Jackson fans, and welcome to the channel where we talk all things music. My name is Grass, and today I will be comparing the Together Again tour shows from Leg 1 and Leg 2, and/or 2023 and 2024. Now, when I rank a tour, or when I talk about a tour, I usually look at the main three things. That is the costumes, the set list, and the production. Those are my main three factors that I look at when seeing a tour. But in this one, I'm going to keep that, but I'm also going to add another one, which I also think is really, really important to a show, and that is the opening. I really have a strong belief that when you go to a concert, and when you open, it needs to be a strong open. You need to let the people know that you have arrived and you are here and you're ready to give a good show. So that is very, very important to me. So let's talk about the new factor that I put in here, and that is the opening. So the opening of the Together Again tour, we have two of them, again, 2023, 2024. Let's first talk about 2023. In 2023, you see a collage, a montage of a bunch of Janet Jackson photos over some music. I forget the song that she used, but it's like a mix of one of her songs from Demita Joe. But anyways, you see a mix of pictures, and it's from all 50 years of her career. You know, from her as a child at 7 years old to, you know, Rhythm Nation, Control Velvet Rope, Demita Joe, State of the World Tour. You see photos from every era, which I think is really, really cool. The montage ends and eventually reveals Janet Jackson. So, personally, I think that that opening works. It gets you hype, and it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It does get you really hype because Janet's presence is very strong. Janet Jackson and Michael Jackson are the same, where they can stay on that stage, stare out, and the people will go crazy. That's how great their presence is. So it makes sense for her to relish in that collective, oh my gosh, it's Janet Jackson. Like, that's pretty great. And then after that, what does she open the concert with? Demita Joe. Demita Joe. I think that was a pretty smart choice, and I think that was pretty darn great. So her opening with Demita Joe in the purple robe is really cool. And so that's the opening for 2023. So in short, 2023, you saw pictures and a montage of her career over 50 years, and it reveals to show Janet Jackson, and she performs Demita Joe, which is her middle name, which I think is so cool and pretty great. Now let's talk about the opening from the latest leg of shows, which was 2024, leg 2. Now 2024 changed everything. It was very different. So in this opening, there is visuals of like this, there's just these cool colored neon visuals in the background, and you see this guy, gosh, I feel so bad, I forget his name, but he was dancing around a little bit, and then the dancers come out and they dance together, and then you hear that song. I forget what the name of the song is, I just heard it the other day, but you know, repeatedly over and over, the guy, you can hear it's just like, dance baby, this is the way we move, and da da da, like, you know, it's stuff like that, and it sounds pretty great. And then eventually the dancers go away, and it's just that one guy who came out with the long ponytail and the sunglasses. And eventually the word Janet, the name Janet, forms on a screen, to which then he touches the screen, and then Janet Jackson, you can hear her sing, I woke up in heaven in the morning, and then audience is like, whoa, I hear her. And then eventually the slow screen goes up slowly, and then there's also a curtain that goes up slowly to reveal Janet Jackson in this big suit coat outfit on as she performs the song Night. And that is the opening for the 2024 show. So looking at both, production wise of the openings, 2024 obviously beats 2023 in terms of the production and its opening, but I will say, I feel like Janet relishes more in the presence of herself and enjoys herself more in 2023 rather than 2024. Because 2024 to me feels like I don't know. I love it when the opening is a sudden bam, It's like it's quiet, and then all of a sudden, boom, the artist is there. It's kind of like Michael Jackson with his history. No, I'll say this. It's like Michael Jackson with his Dangerous World Tour. Remember how the stage was completely blank, and then boom, Michael Jackson would come out. That's how the 2023 show felt, because you saw the photos, and then all of a sudden the lights went shh, and there was Janet. 2024 felt more like a gradual, there she is. So, as much as I do like the production on 2024, but I gotta say, the presence in 2023 was unmistakable for the opening. So, I think I gotta give it to 2023. I think I have to give 2023 the win for the opening of the show, just because it was just done so. I'm sorry y'all heard that. I'm so sorry y'all heard that. But because it was just done so well. No, I shouldn't say that. Her presence was so strong and so present. Like, it was just so there. It was so much of it that it just makes it more effective to me. Okay, so we already kind of touched on it with the opening, so we might as well segue into the next look of the tour, and that is the production. So I'm pretty sure you guys know who's going to win this one, but let's still take a moment to look at the production of both 2023 and 2024 and how they compare. So 2023 felt more of like it felt like the number one's tour, but taken up just a little bit, because it still felt intimate, but there was clearly production, because the lights was on, and you know, she had the LED disco ball and all that kind of stuff, which is cool. There wasn't really too much happening, so it felt like more of an intimate show. Because I know some people like the production of 2023 actually more than 2024, because the production was a little more intimate, which is what some people like. And I liked it. I was cool. You know, I was like, hey, this is nice, but it felt very minimal, which I think was the intention. Minimal, but very Janet-like. The lights were pretty incredible, though. Whoever was in charge of lights during the Together Again tour deserved a raise. They did an amazing job, because the lights look fantastic. So now let's move on to the bigger production, which is 2024. First of all, that curtain was not there before. The curtain was such a great touch. It was just like, yes, like that was a nice little touch. That's what it needed to be. Like, that minimal change just did so much for the stage. Does that make sense? Love the curtain addition. Love the use of it, especially during the ballads where it's down but not all the way, so you can see Janet and the LED disco ball is down, and you can actually see a depiction of a chandelier on the LED disco ball. So I think that was done beautifully. I think that was a job well done with the curtain and stuff. Also, there was the screens. The screens look really cool. I liked how they changed it to where like the screens are kind of see-through-ish, so you can really see like Janet or the dancers through them, but you can still illuminate like visuals on it. So those three big screens at the back, so that was really great. Screens were everywhere. That's another thing with 2023. There were a lot of screens, and there were also a lot of screens for 2024, but it just looked, the screens were everywhere. It just looked like cool to look at. I was like, Jesus Christ, there's so many screens. And then one of my biggest things was the lights. So the 2023, I don't recall, had this. There was a stack of lights in the middle. There was like 4 huge stack of lights, and they added so much to it. It just looked so cool to look at. And there's a recording of Janet at the O2 Arena where the stacked lights come out nicely, and they look so good. The lights in the background look so good, which is another thing about the 2023, which it stayed the same, but still, it looked really great. The lights caught my attention, and it looked really great. And visuals, there was those big boxes that Janet had with the diamonds in it that looked really cool. And so the production definitely went up for this leg of the tour, 2024, and I was very happy with it. So production definitely goes to 2024. 2024 easily swept when it comes to production. It looked better, looked classier, and it looked like a show. It looked like something where people can look at the show and be like, this looks pretty. It's a pretty cool looking stage. The stage looked good. I was so proud to see when you look at State of the World tour, Unbreakable tour, and even the Together Again tour in 2023. You kind of see like they don't look the same, but there's a same vibe. 2024 Together Again tour did not have the same vibe. It looked very different. It looked like an authentic tour. This is what a Janet show should look like. So 2024 sweeps production easily. Okay, so let's talk about another big factor in the tour, and that is the costumes. Now, the costumes are a big thing for me. I love costumes. 2023 and 2024 provided great costumes. And actually, first of all, let's talk about 2023. 2023 is interesting because 2023 has one of my favorite costumes Janet Jackson has ever done, and it also has one of my least favorite costumes that she's ever done, which is very fascinating. I don't know how that works. So we open with the purple robe. Looks pretty great. Then she takes that off after Demita Jo when she does the gold cat suit. And the cat suit looks really great. Looks fantastic with the purple bow around it. Wonderful look. Wonderful look. She looks amazing in that. And I like that because it's gold, which kind of matches the color of her skin. When she performs, if she recreates the magazine that she did, I can't believe I went in that position. But she recreated the position that she did in the magazine in 1993, where Renee was behind her. And can I show that on YouTube? Yeah, I'm gonna show it. We're gonna find out if it's wrong or not. But Renee is covering. Y'all know the magazine. It's one of the most famous Rolling Stone magazines of all time, or covers of all time. So there's that. There was the fun medley kind of costume, which she changed over time. She had the pink costume with the black boots with the green kind of pattern going down it, and then she changed it to the orange costume, which had that same pattern, but it was bigger and more flowy, and so she was more able to move around in that, and it looks brighter. So I do prefer the orange over the pink. I do. And then okay, so let's talk about my least favorite costume first. That's the Rhythm Nation shirt and the black jeans. Look, she looks comfortable. She looks like she's having a good time. I'll see Janet dance in a t-shirt and jeans. But in this tour, we can't have that, okay? I need you to get a real costume, and I need you to dance in a costume, okay? If I sound spoiled, if I sound a bit of like a B word, I apologize, but it's just true. I just think that, especially, and you know what really gets me is that this was during the Rhythm Nation medley. Rhythm Nation is this. She improved this so much in 2024, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Rhythm Nation is not a song that is to be taken lightly. You need to go all the way with every aspect of that song. You need to perform the hell out of that song. You need to sing that song. You need to have a costume for that song. That song needs that military look in order to complete it, because you are the leader of a nation. You don't lead an army with a t-shirt that says Rhythm Nation. You don't do it. So I'm very happy that she axed it in the 2024 shows, but I did not like that she performed that during Rhythm Nation. I just did not like it, wasn't a fan of it, and that was just a big no in my opinion, and just crazy, but whatever. So now let's talk about my favorite costume, which is that black and white oh my gosh, that outfit is one of my favorite outfits Janet has ever done. If I were to do a video ranking every single Janet Jackson costume, that outfit would probably be somewhere in the top, probably in the top 3, honestly, maybe top 5, but because the outfit really is gorgeous. It is fantastic. When she comes out with What Have You Done For Me Lately with the big floppy hat, I really wish she would have kept that longer. I wish she would have worn that longer. Should have been she should have kept. I love hats, so if she kept it on way longer, that would have been so much better. But anyways, she had the skirt on, which looked really nice. She was able to walk like a baddie in that outfit. She took it off to reveal the black dress pants, and she danced her butt off, and she looked good. And a few people pointed this out, but this outfit is reminiscent of Janet Jackson's Velvet Rope Tour outfit, when she wore the black and white striped vest and stuff like that. So it kind of replicated that pattern, but I think it just looks incredible. It looks amazing. It looks slick. It looks like classic Janet, and it just looks wonderful. I love looking at it. It is just a gorgeous costume, and I can't lie. That was a costume where I was kind of sad that she got rid of, because I was like, damn, dang, I really, really like this costume. She should have kept that. But regardless, it's a gorgeous costume, and I love it so much. It's simple, but it's elegant, and it is Janet all the way. Love the black and white costume. It looks flawless. So now let's talk about the 2024 shows. So she opens with the big gray dress coat. I think, was it Tom Brown? I think it is. It may have been a Tom Brown outfit. I'm not too sure. But she takes it off to reveal the gray jacket, gray suit jacket, which looks really good. And then she takes that off, which then reveals the black cat suit, which is the new cat suit. So we have two cat suits. We have the black cat suit with the suit and tie on it, and then we have the gold cat suit with the ribbon. Both are very uniquely gorgeous. I feel like the ribbon makes it look like Janet is a gift herself, like a present. So I really like that. But the black cat suit with the suit and tie element in it really just makes it look, so much. It just, that little bit just elevated that costume so much more. I think if it hadn't been for that suit and tie element, that the goat cat suit would have won. I really think it would have. Between the cat suits, I think I like the black one more just because that suit and tie element. That is so unique and so awesome. A cat suit with a suit and tie. Like, who else but Janet is doing something like that? So that was pretty great. And then you have the next big costume change, which is that red outfit, which has the red attached thing on with the blue attaching thing on it. And you have that pattern that's reminds me of the All For You tour. I discussed this in my Together Again tour review, and how that outfit reminisces that one. So I won't go too much into it, but that outfit is what that reminds me of. It looks really, really good. And now that more HD quality videos have come out of the tour, I can see it better, and it looks fantastic. It still looks really great. And then she eventually, for the ballads, she puts on the blue jacket, which elevates the outfit so much more. The outfit itself, I probably would have gave like an 8.5 out of 10, but that blue jacket took it to a 10. That blue jacket looks amazing. So incredibly gorgeous. I love it so much. Probably my favorite outfit in 2024. Probably the blue jacket with the red. Probably my favorite outfit. Probably. I don't know, but that outfit looked really great. And then you had the all-white outfit on. First of all, you had the Make Me performance where she would have the big floofy white jacket on, and then she takes that off to reveal the all-white outfit on with the heels and the gold pads with a bit of sparkles on it. That one looked really nice, and it looked very light, like she can easily dance in it. So that was pretty good. And then there's the last outfit. This outfit, I need to talk about this outfit, y'all. This outfit is gorgeous. I love this outfit. The suit and tie looks really good. Now, she did change it. It was black and white, and then she made it to all black. It's a mix of suit and tie, but also very militant look, especially with the boots. So the outfit looks really, really good. And this is what I meant when I said Rhythm Nation. Dance in something that looks like you're leading an army, because that's what it should look like. So the all black does look great. The all black does look really good, and it's so great. It seemed like she had a little more costumes here than she did in 2023. So I don't know how, this one was really difficult to decipher, because 2023 had my favorite costume in years that Janet's wore, but also the consistency of 2024 looked really good, and then 2023 had one of my least favorite outfits. So just because of that, 2024 barely won. And I mean it, barely won, y'all. I mean, I had to think, but 2024 barely won, but it did win. So I'm giving costumes to 2024 because it looks really good. That's what I give. 2024 to me has the best costumes. So now let's go on to the next element, which is the last element of a tour, which I think is important, and that is the set list. The set list is obviously pretty much the most important part of any show, any tour, because it's the music. It's what you paid to hear. And the Together Again tour, I don't think I have a problem saying that this is the best set list out of all the tours. Really? I'll say this. For me, this tour had the best set list out of all the tours. It really did. It had the best ones. Because it's like Janet, first of all, the Together Again tour, I saw it twice. And one in 2023 and one in 2024. And it's like Janet knew all of the deep cut songs that I thought would never be heard live. She knew I would come there, and she performed them for me. That to me is great. Okay, so let's do 2023 first. So I'm not going to list the songs that have been performed in both shows because we all know we go to a Janet concert, there are songs you're going to hear. You're going to hear What Have You Done For Me Lately? You're going to hear Rhythm Nation. You're going to hear Let's Wait a While. You're gonna hear certain songs, and we pretty much know most of the stuff. So here are the songs that she performed only in 2023. She did Demita Joe, the Together Again DJ Premier remix, So Much Better. She did Because of Love, When We Ooh, the Together Again Deeper remix, Come Back to Me, wish she would have kept that. Doesn't Really Matter, Come On Get Up, So Excited, and then, there's the medley of all the songs. She had Girlfriend, Boyfriend, Do It to Me, Like You Don't Love Me, or Make, she would change those songs every now and again. I think she did, no, she did Free Zone, did she? No, Free Zone and Throb were mix, I'm sorry. So I thought Throb was only 2024, but she did perform in 2023. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So those are the unique songs that she performed in 2023. And what I loved about 2023 is that while it felt, thematically, it felt a little different. Because, yes, while it felt like it was being together again with her fans, it seemed like this tour was also honoring the song Together Again, because it's her most streamed song, I think, on Spotify right now. And if not, it's her second most streamed, but it's definitely up there. It has more than like 150 million streams or something like that. And in this tour, she performed two remixes, popular remixes of the song. She performed the DJ Premier remix, and then what shocked me was the Together Again Deeper remix. I love that Deeper remix so much. I love how the lyrics stayed the same, but the meaning changed, and that R&B, that change from the original disco to the R&B made it sound so good. I'm not a fan of remixes, but that remix was so great. And for her to do the DJ Premier remix, which she also did at the AMAs in 1998, I thought that was pretty cool. So it seemed like 2023 was honoring the hit. It was honoring the song Together Again. And I can't help but respect it. I really can't. Also, so that's that. Also, she performed When We Ooh, which is a song that I really, really enjoy. Also, the choreography is really smooth and nice. So I love the choreography of When We Ooh. It sounds really good. I will never not love when she performs Come Back to Me. I do wish that she kept it for 2024, but what she replaced it with, I'm okay with. But Come Back to Me is such a great song. Glad she kept that. Doesn't Really Matter is a light, fun song. Come On, Get Up is a really great song, so I'm glad that she performed those. Also, I love So Excited. I love So Excited. Oh, wait, she performed that in 2024, too. Yeah, because I love So Excited. But anyways, that's 2023. Now let's go into 2024, where literally her first 4 songs are songs that she did not perform on the first leg of the tour. And 3 of the songs, no, I think 2 of the songs, she's never performed before. So she opens with The Night. Tonight, she goes from Night to Tonight, which is clever. Then she did Slow Love. Then she did Rock With You. And then she did Throb. Then she did All Night Don't Stop. And then she did, looking at other songs that she did not do in 2023. She did You Want This. She did Son of a Gun. She did Take Care. Oh, she did Take Care. She did With You. She did Make Me. And she did State of the World. She included that. And then she did Someone to Call My Lover. Now, Someone to Call My Lover is a great song. I love State of the World. I'm glad she performed those. This concert is actually when I started to get into the song Slow Love, because I really didn't know about it. And so that concert opened me up to that song. Night sounded really good. Tonight is a song I really enjoy, so I'm glad she performed that. Rock With You is so good, but it's really better when it's performed live. She did All Night Don't Stop with the full choreography. She did Throb and did a dance, and she did really good with that. But also, Love Will Never Do Without You. She replaced Enjoy with Love Will Never Do Without You. And the acapella intro is fantastic. Also, wait, before we continue, in 2023, she performed Enjoy. And Enjoy is my grandmother's favorite, is the song that introduced me to Janet Jackson. So the fact that I was able to hear that song, which more than likely she probably would not perform that song again. So the fact that I was able to hear that, in person, live, felt good. It felt good as a Janet Jackson fan. So it felt like a full circle moment to me. That 2023 concert really was incredible. She did You Want This. She did the choreography for that. This is back to 2024. She did the choreography for You Want This, which was really nice. Really got on the floor. 58 years old, dancing her butt off. And Son of a Gun, I'm glad she did that song. But let's talk about these slower songs. So she did Take Care, which replaced Come Back to Me. And I remember being in the arena, and I was hearing it at first, and I sang along because I knew it. I was like, "Glass of wine, candlelight, music made for crying at times." But like it hit me that I was like, "Wait a minute, she's singing Take Care. She's never sang the song before." And so hearing that in person felt really good. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs later, after 5 songs, so 6 songs later, she would perform With You. Guys, With You is my favorite song off of the 20YO album. So hearing that song live, just it felt good. It felt so good being a Janet fan, because that song is so good and it's so much better live, and she sounded so sweet, and the song just really went hard. When I heard that song and I was like, whoa, we're doing this? Like, she really went above and beyond with the set list for 2024. And then she performed Make Me, which there was a brief period in time years ago, I think I was in high school, when I was obsessed with this song. I still love the song, but I was obsessed with this song when I was younger. So when she performed that, also the opening to that section, when that whole performance of Make Me was really good. I'm glad she performed that. And State of the World was really good. And then Someone to Call My Lover. Now I was actually really shocked, because when I saw that the camera, like when we got to the encore, right, and it showed Janet backstage, you can see her getting ready like she did with the 2023 show. So I thought we was about to go into Together Again, but she actually sang Someone to Call My Lover, which caught me off guard. I was like, whoa, oh, I didn't know we were doing this. So she sang that, and I was like, hey, I on the road again, feeling kind of lonely. Yeah, she sounded really good, so that was pretty nice. And then she went into to the Together Again song. Now, she did take out the acapella intro for Together Again, which, replacing that with the whole song, Someone to Call My Lover, I can take that, and I'm cool with that. So, and then also, she changed some things for Europe. Now, in Europe, she replaced Make Me with Runaway and Someone to Call My Lover with Whoops Now. Europe, y'all don't even know how lucky y'all are. If I heard Whoops Now live, I would lose it. If I heard Runaway live, we'd be like, hey, she's doing Runaway. If I heard Whoops Now live, I would lose my mind. Because Whoops Now, I knew that song. I've known this song for years. So if she would have performed that song, I would lose it. So Europe, y'all got really lucky. But that being said, I was originally going to give this to 2023 because I like how committed she was to the Together Again like theme of the tour, because it kind of got lost in 2024 with the songs. But the songs that she replaced it with, because she took away all the remixes and replaced them with other songs, but like 2024, we saw With You, we saw Take Care, Make Me, Someone to Call My Lover. For those in Europe, you got Runaway and Whoops Now, All Night Don't Stop, Night, Tonight, Throb, All Night. I'm sorry, I said All Night already. Slow Love. We got so many songs from 2024. And then 2023, we also got some good ones too. We had, again, Enjoy, which is a hit. She opened with Demita Joe, which is so freaking awesome. She did When We Ooh, I love that song. And she did the Together Again Deeper remix and Come Back to Me. It was so hard to decide which set list was better. I really enjoyed both set lists, so I'm going to give it in tie. But that means overall that production goes to 2024, the opening goes to 2023, costumes go to 2024, and the set list is tie. So 2024 to me is the better Together Again tour. But listen, both shows, 2023 and 2024, have their unique qualities that I love so very much about them, and that makes the Together Again tour overall really, really solid, and it stands out. It actually just came out that Janet Jackson got a Polestar Award for R&B Tour of the Year for 2025. And that's just wonderful. And then Together Again tour is her most successful tour to date. She toured North America, all throughout North America, Europe, and Asia. She had so many sold out dates on the show. She sold out the world's biggest music arena. She did Madison Square Garden twice, sold out the State Farm Arena 3 times, 60,000 people in Atlanta. She sold out the biggest NBA arena, which is the United Center with Chicago. Shout out to Janet. And she just did these big venues all across the world. She sold out the O2 in London twice. So I'm tired of people saying that Janet's only a US star. No, she's not. She just sold out shows in Asia and Europe, so I don't want to hear it. Her selling out these big arenas all over the world is truly special and a testament to how wonderful Janet Jackson is. But the Together Again tour, astounding. It really is an incredible tour. I kind of wish I can go back and re-rank the tours. Maybe I will in years' time, but this tour really kind of elevated because, like, the more I watch it, the more I'm like, wait, this tour really is quite fabulous. So, some things make a change there. But yes, I think 2024 is the better show, and yeah, the Together Again tour is fantastic. But that's not to put down 2023. 2023 was still great too. But Together Again tour overall, fantastic. The winner is 2024. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, that means hopefully you like what you see. So be sure to like and subscribe and make sure to turn on those notifications. That way you are aware of every single video that I upload. So you guys stay tuned to all of my uploads. Be sure to like and subscribe. And thank you folks again so much for watching this video. You folks be sure to have a good night and day. And until next time, take care.